Mr. No Complaints. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
So what's been up?
Y'all.
No, it's not us. It's you. We see you with No Complaints out.
Yeah, man. We're trying to get back rolling, get back active in the music world.
I like it. So give us a little info on No Complaints. How was you feeling going in the studio with No Complaints?
I just was going in there. I wasn't even writing.
You was freestyling?
Yeah.
What? Have you always been a freestyle artist?
I always felt like I ain't have it in me. You know, I used to, love writing, and, when the pressure got on me and I got out the music, got back active in the streets, I get in the studio and can't come up with nothing. And it's like I prayed to God, man, like, man, God, I want to make music, but I don't want to write it because it take time.
Really?
Yeah, and it'll take from, just think, the streets paying the bills, so if I'm in the studio and got to be there for 6 and 8 hours, phone ringing, I'm irritated,
right.
So I made it to where, I end up learning how to, just go in there and not write it and knock it out. And, God put me where I need to be. I finished the project.
Okay. All right. So
and I did it in about 2 weeks, too.
You did No Complaints in 2 weeks? That is awesome.
Yeah. Like, after I recorded it, I still have to go back in there, like, every other day, every 3 days, to try to get the sound right. But I recorded it in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Lil Ju, on the production. He came through for me every day, stop what he was doing, come make sure I can get it done.
How many songs you got on?
About 18.
Okay. So what was your mood for this CD, for No Complaints?
The title. I ain't have no complaints. Like I say, even when I was, missing money that I needed, I wasn't tripping about it because, I wanted to be back active in the music. But, like I say, man, we just had a situation where we had a big learning experience, We let the game take us by storm, but like I say, it was best for us because now we know versus getting 10 years down the line and, having to take a L. So, for the most part, everything was perfect time.
So, when you say getting back to the music, how long has it been since your last album?
About a year and a half.
So, that wasn't long. It wasn't that long.
I mean, it's long when you new to the game,
Okay.
Like, when you popping in your city and then, you take the leeway and then it kind of like roller coaster go up and down, and then you fall back. That's a long time.
But your last album still was very effective in the city, so people weren't forgetting about you. That's a good thing.
Right. That's a blessing.
A big blessing.
That's the blessing right there. Because a lot of people can't take out for a year and a half and still have a solid foundation. Yeah.
Right. So, how do you intertwine your personal life and your music life?
I mean,
is it a juggle?
I mean, yeah, but that's been life all my life. So, for the most part, I was playing ball and had to deal with real life stuff when I left practice.
Right.
So I mean, it's the same thing.
Okay. So what's next for after No Complaints, and what you got next on your to-do list?
Man, I got Perfect Time in 3 done. I got Rich Regardless, the album done.
Oh.
I got featuring Stunna Bam Part 2 done. Probably gonna, I'm probably record 4-5 new songs for every CD.
Okay.
Just to get, some fillers, but for the most part, like I say, that'll be 2-3 days. But like I say, that's what I got plans on doing, just dropping music back to back, something I ain't never done.
So you never dropped any projects back to back?
Nah, I always had like a year in between time.
Okay.
And now I'm on some, I just want to, go about it different because I can make the music and I got it, so I'm going to just drop it.
So how do you feel right now about the rap game in Houston? You knew that was coming. It's Southern Hospitality, of course.
I mean, I like it. I mean, they cool.
As far as the support goes, you feel like you are one of those artists that's getting the support that you deserve in Houston, in your own city?
It's like this. I'm going to say this. Man, the people support me. They support me with everything I give them, but for the most part, I feel like if I want more from them, I need to give them more, you know. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like the city don't support me, because I'm probably one of the few that can sell CDs out the trunk and really make some money. And, you know, actually not drop a project and still got people rolling on my line, on my Instagram and Twitter, you know, jamming me, you know, just showing me, you know, gratitude and, you know, letting me know they still rocking with me, you know.
Do you agree with, I mean, we've had some other artists on in the past, and, you know, most people's mindset in the music industry is they have to leave Houston to get that, you know, spark. You agree with that?
I mean, for some people, that's going to be the case, but for me, myself, I feel like, you know, I mean, it just depends on you. You know, some people work better in another city because, you know, they city know the truth. You know, and that, like I say, that got a lot to do with why, you know, they got to reroute. You know, me personally, I feel like if I get more of my business together, more organization, you know, more people around me that understand the business, I feel like I can get rich in Texas, you know, like take care of my family, you know, by all means, like just out of Texas, you know, and that's something, you know, I can honestly say I watch Zero do it. Like, he don't be in Atlanta, California, New York too much. He be around Texas, you know, a lot, and he more well off than damn near every rapper I know in the city. And that really, it troubles me sometimes to hear other artists say, you know, I think I gotta leave or go to Atlanta, or the support is better in Atlanta. Because, yeah, they are very supportive in Atlanta of their own. And I think that's just something that we have to do here, is learn to support one another. And it's not hard. It's just something that we need to do.
Everybody just in competition. That's how I feel.
True.
Everybody want the spotlight instead of everybody just coming together as one. Like, everybody want the spotlight. It don't matter who built it at the end of the day. If everybody work together and network and put themselves out there, then.
Exactly. So you don't got to go to Atlanta and join a team. We build a team of our own right here in Houston and learn to support each other.
They just smart with this. Like, I went to Atlanta like last year, and I went to V-Live out there. And when I tell you everybody was in one building, they didn't have no bodyguards, nothing. They was just chilling. Like, it was T.I., it was people, a bunch of artists from Love and Hip Hop. The dude with the purple hair, Lil Uzi, like, Future was there. All of them ain't had no bodyguards. They was just walking, dabbing each other up, like, having all together. Like, it was regular, like they family, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it's like, it's a different environment out there versus out here. Everybody just want to beef with each other and be in competition. Like, you know, who got this going on, who got that going on. And then they got a bunch of hidden agendas and doing extra stuff with their music. Like, just do your music. Like, you got half these rappers want to be pimps and all type of other crap. Like, can you just do your music? Like, music is music. Like, it's just a bunch of extra stuff going on with it. Like, if you're an artist, you're an artist. That's how I feel. Make good music.
Okay. I agree with you all the way around the board.
It's just extra stuff going on with people in Houston. It's just extra stuff.
And I love my city, and I hate to hear other people say we gotta leave. If that's the case, we wouldn't have Southern Hospitality here in Houston. I would be in Atlanta or LA trying to do something, and I would rather support my own city and support people that I grew up with and help them to be better, and so they can help me to be better. So y'all don't have to leave Houston to get where you want to be. Houston is what, the 4th largest city?
Yeah.
So what the fuck you going to Atlanta for?
You can make a lot of money in Houston, man. Texas alone, Texas, Louisiana, man, it's money out there. You don't have to branch out and go nowhere, man. You can make a killing. Think about how many people in Texas.
And it's okay to visit. You gotta work with other people.
Yeah, you gotta be an individual too. Like, everybody can't sound the same. You can't.
Everybody want to sound like
the same. Everybody putting out, like, one thing about you, like, you original. You got your own style, and like, your music is always. You can hear me like, yeah, that's Bam. Like, we know who that is. Everybody else sound like everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about finding your own lane and sticking with it and doing music. But, like, people start out being something else, and then they want to start rapping and be like, oh, I'm a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then there's people who are actually true artists. Like, everybody knew them as an artist. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, if everybody just focused and stuck together in Houston, it could work. But
exactly.
It's just I don't know.
Exactly. And I agree with you as well as far as Stunna goes. You've been real consistent with your sound. So do you ever have any plans of changing up? You plan on giving us a little club vibe, or you still? Not that I'm complaining. I love your music.
I mean, like on the No Complaints, I got like 2 records where they specifically club songs. But like to be honest with you, it's like this. Like that's one thing I got plans on doing. Like when I do reach my climax for being the artist in the world, like man, I'ma stress to the artist, man, be you. Like,
right.
Man, I kid you not. At one point in time, like when I first came out, like they was begging me like to change my sound. Like, man, it's too slow. Like the tempo need to be faster. And now, you know, Lucha, you know, which is a dude I respect and love to death. You know, he come with the same sound, you know, and a lot of people, they be like, he stole your sound. I be like, bro, it's real niggas everywhere. That man got a story of his own, you know, like, and just think when he met me, he was like, bro, you sound like me. And I was like, I just heard you a week ago. I'm like, you sound like me.
Right.
And, you know, he embraced us so much. Like, he be trying to show us, you know, the business that Atlanta on, that Houston not on. Like, they really, you know, it ain't about their unity, it's about their business. Like, all them people black and white, right? Like, and out here, we just jumping out, you know, head first. And, you know, for the most part, everybody got good intentions, but, you know, the business, that's first, you know, like, that's before the family, before the money, you know, before the love and loyalty, you know, the business, you know. And like I said, that's one thing I learned, you know, just out here, you know, like I say, dealing with the music. My sound cool, but that business, that's going to get the sound where it need to be.
Right, exactly. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with Southern Hospitality Radio, not Hot Topics. And we back at Southern Hospitality Radio. It's your girl, Miss Asia Breon. I got Stunna Bam in the building. I got Ayo Nikki in the building. I got Stupid Stokes in the building. And what was the name of that song we just came back to?
That's my little nigga.
Okay.
The radio version gonna be, that's my little hitter.
I like it.
My little hitter.
I like
featuring
that.
Sancho.
I like that song,
Yes, featuring Sancho. Okay, so what other features you got on No Complaints?
I got MC Beezy, my boy Young Ruler, and Zero and Killer Calion.
Okay. So you got a nice little lineup.
Yeah, cool. Like H-Time lineup.
I like how you stay within them. Yes, it sounds so good. I should go download it.
Hey, let me. I'm about to text and see if it's on iTunes yet. It takes like 12 hours to get on iTunes. And we just sent the stuff out.
Okay.
Probably about 6 o'clock today, so it might be up at about 6 in the morning.
Okay. So, Third Ward is running the underground scene in Houston right now, and how do you feel being a part of that community?
Ghetto than a mother. Say, man, you know, I love them fellas, man. Like, I believe in them, you know, more than anything. You know, Leak, Bloodbath, you know, Junebug, Cal Wayne, Zay the Brick Boy. You know, Young Ruler, he ain't from the trade, but, you know, he part of the movement because he part of me.
Right.
So for the most part, like I say, it's a few more youngsters, man. My little brother-in-law, little dude, little Ray. You know, it's a few little hard heads, and you know, out there in the war. You know, like I say, I ain't the hardest pit in the litter. I feel like my youngins is, man. You know, I'm just the one with a level head, you know, that's going to control the game in a second.
That's good. That's good. It's good that you're so young and you're able to give them that positivity that they need to help them grow. Who would you like to work with next?
Man, it's like this. People be thinking I be high side, man. I just be in my own world. I don't really discriminate, you know. Like right now, one of my dudes from Atlanta, he used to be on the Big Meats label, BMF, Tobias Tate. I'm about to hit him and go do some music with him. Okay. But for the most part, like I said, I ain't tripping about doing music with nobody, man. But before I die, I'm gonna do a song with Jewel Santana.
I like that.
I love that nigga.
Hey, he finna be out here?
He is. I think he's coming this weekend.
Too. I think
I got a song with Lucha. I got like 2 songs with Lucha.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. I might drop that for a single like after February or something.
Okay.
That's nice.
All right.
Like between me, him, and Young Ruler, we
Y'all
gonna have
working.
a tape together.
Yeah.
In a second. Yeah.
Okay, that'll be really good.
Like Lucha, man, he'll pull up and don't even be on his Instagram, won't tell nobody. Just pull up on me and Young Ruler and hit us about an hour before he get up like, hey, bro, I'm about to pull up on y'all.
Right. You supposed to be in the video today.
Yeah, I missed the flight, man. But they told me at 6 o'clock yesterday. I booked the flight. The flight was leaving at 8:30. I got to the airport at about 7:50. So and then this morning it was flooded on 288. Right. So I just went back to the house and laid down and got back up to my usual. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, but they told me at 6 o'clock yesterday, and I tried to get there though.
Okay. So what do you feel like Houston Underground can do to get more exposure?
Shit, just make some good ass music, man, and stop, talking down on niggas, man, and I guess come together, man. I don't really, man. It's like this. It's that music so different to me. Like I ain't really a fan of the music world in Houston only because, like I said, ain't no unity. Like you don't never see, no power sessions where. You got 3 or 4 of the baddest, artists in the city, working on records. Like I say, I mean, for the most part, man, I rely on my home team, the underdogs, the ghetto squad.
So you think it's anything that you can do personally to change that?
I mean, I don't want to. Like, I'm so focused on myself right now.
Okay.
It's like I tried that for 2 years, pulling up on people, trying to have meetings. Deezy, he from out of state, put together a meeting, where our youngins and they youngins, then, it's blood on the situation and we trying to close it. And some people digging the situation, some people going back saying, y'all messing with them whole ass niggas and all that, man. So for the most part, I try. I'm going to just take care of my son, take care of my dogs, and do what I got to do.
Okay. Shout out to your little baby. I see him all the time on Instagram.
Little dog.
He on the Explorer page. He popular as you.
Yeah, man. I'm going to try to save him from that world, man.
Okay. Definitely. What's your goals for 2017?
To be honest.
To be honest. You got to be honest.
I want to give me a quarter ticket, man. I done seen about 100. I want to give me a quarter ticket, man.
Okay. That's a good goal.
Yeah, that's a good goal, man. Because, out here, I mean, 10 and 20 and 30 something to the youngsters. But, when you can go get that black card at that 200 grand, man, that's a different feeling. So, for the most part, man, I just got really, it's like this. I want to get my business straight, like I said, and, get my rich regardless, online, site rolling to where, like I say, I can take care of my family off music and clothes. I ain't even got to touch no streets, so for the most part.
I got a couple of your rich regardless clothing apparel at home.
Yeah, you gonna have a lot more, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, like I say, man, I bought that name. I bought Stunna Bam.
Okay.
Like I say, I own myself, as far as the business go, And like I say, shout out King Ruler, T Fabs, for giving me leeway.
Right.
To learn the business. We came in and, we just shot our jump shot,
Right.
And everybody around here pointing fingers, man. But the big homie gave me his all, I gave him my all.
Right.
And now, like I say, shit, he had parts in, me making myself my own boss, So like I say, salute to the big homie. And now, eventually, I'm going to do that for somebody, I ain't going to, like I say, he ain't never give me no money, Like it wasn't nothing like that. We sat down at the round table, did business, and he put me in position to make money and let me do my thing, So for the most part, like I say, man, I respect Big Homie to the T.
Okay. You have any keynotes for any artists that's just getting started in the rap game?
Yeah, man, don't let this music mess over you and your homie's relationship. Like I say, man, if it wasn't for me and Young Ruler stealing together, robbing together, selling drugs together, him dropping out of school and motivating me to play ball, like taking money he done hit for and like giving it to me, like, bro, you ain't got, man, leave the streets alone, like, man, I naturally watch this music, try to, break bonds that's supposed to be forever. And for the most part, some people, we ain't together like we supposed to be. And like I say, it's just because, you know, outside opinion. So for the most part, man, if you rocking with your brother, man, rock with your brother, because his music will tear y'all apart, man.
Okay.
For real.
Is there anything you want to say before you leave Southern Hospitality Radio? You got to come back. We got to have you back every time you drop. So you say you're going to drop 3 more projects this year?
Yeah, probably about 3 more.
We're going to need you back 3 more times this year.
I'm coming 3 more times.
Okay. Anything else you want to leave us with? Any good positive vibes you want to leave Southern Hospitality with?
Man, everybody gonna get them some money. And rest in peace, my little brother. All my dogs, man. I don't even really feel like naming them because
it's a lot of them. You got a whole list of them?
Like, yeah, it's like, man, I be getting DMs, you know, baby, like, man, you forgot about such and such on this post. But, man, I done went to, you know, 50 plus funerals, you know.
Right.
Like 20 plus children, you know.
Right.
So it's like I don't even be wanting to even spoil my heart. You feel me? Trying to name everybody, you know.
Exactly.
So like I say, I'ma forever say, you know, rest in peace, my little brother, because like I say, that's my little baby. I raised him,
right.
And you know, for the most part, shout out Miss V. You know, she got me my first photo shoot ever.
Okay.
Shout
out to Miss V in the building.
In life, she got me my
People
first.
remember this kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. Now when I take pictures, all I can think about is when I was on top of that bus and she brought somebody out there with the camera. Just think I felt like something.
Right.
You know, like that was something. The people in my hood, they ain't have no access to nobody with a real HD camera.
Right.
You know, so for the most part, I still appreciate her and her daughter. You know, rest in peace, Bree. Her daughter was one of my #1 fans. You know, probably the #1 fan. I'll never forget. We somewhere in public and man, she put Kirko on hold. Like she said, "Hold on, Kirko," and she left him to come give me a hug and made her mama take a picture and. Like, you know, I told her, girl, you better go mess with Kirko. Because he was like heartbroken, you know.
Right.
He took it out on me, actually.
I mean, I can tell, you know, but for the most part, like I say, I'll never forget that, man. You know, and I remember pulling up on her in the hood, in the ghetto, man. You know, my Uncle K-Pop called me. Then he say, I got Miss V right here. You know, he like, she say she know you. I'm like, man, that's my dog. She tripping. She family.
Right.
So for the most part, like I say, man, respect and love always.
Okay. Well, we truly appreciate you coming through Southern Hospitality. We appreciate Ayo Nikki in the building. We got Stupid Stokes in the building.
You know, she's been around me since we were 3rd and 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all good vibes in here today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all love.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta give us y'all
my
social
loved
media.
one, she used to help me in high school. She helped me graduate.
Shout out to Caleb Banana in the
Yeah,
building for helping Stunna Bam with them with that homework.
I used to love being in class with her.
What's y'all social media? How can we follow you? How can we keep in touch with you?
At Stunna Bam, DSD1 on everything. I'm logged out of my Facebook and Twitter. Somebody gonna get me back in there though.
Facebook and Twitter? You gotta keep all that together.
Man, I know. For the most part, man, when you really leave that music alone for a minute, and man, I was for real. I really, you know, like I say, I really had to get my mind together. I was confused. I was going in circles. I ain't want to be. I ain't got no complaints, baby.
No complaints.
I ain't got no complaints.
I love it. Ayo Nikki, what's your Instagram name? Ayo Nikki.
AYONIQ with a Q KI.
Okay. Stupid Stokes. Y'all please follow Stupid Stokes.
Yes, sir.
He is Stupid Stokes for real.
We do it big all day.
Stupid Stokes, no underscore, no nothing.
Stupid underscore Stokes.
Okay.
Stupid underscore Stokes. Yes.
Okay, Stupid underscore Stokes.
Yes.
All right, we had a good night tonight,
Yes,
y'all.
we did.
You coming back? You coming back this year, Stunna Bam?
Most definitely, I'm coming back.
All right. Well, we gonna definitely be jamming No Complaints. Looking forward on iTunes, and we wish you much success for the rest of your albums that are coming out this year. And definitely, we will be looking forward to having you back on Southern Hospitality.